Peter Pryor, civil rights icon, legal champion of the black community in upstate New York, has died at the age of 95. Peter's family says he passed peacefully in his sleep. News 10 ABC's Michaela Singleton sharing the stories of his life and, more importantly, service to the community.
Peter Pryor stood tall among civil rights leaders in upstate New York, a legacy not lost on his son Marcus.
I've always known the large figure that he cut, but the outpouring of support just reminds me that the way my father did it is love for family, love for community, love for country is how it should be done.
And lending that support are the people who served alongside Peter Pryor as he helped found the Albany Urban League and those who followed him as a former president of the local NAACP chapter.
It was Mr. Pryor who would whisper in my ear about what was really important. And times when I really wanted to give up, it was Mr. Pryor who said, "It ain't time yet."
He was strong, and people looked to Peter for years.
Peter Pryor joined the Army at just 14, then left to pursue a law degree and, as his son Marcus says, right some of the wrongs done to the black community. He was the first African-American to graduate from Albany Law since the Reconstruction era and fought many battles for those who couldn't fight for themselves. Marcus says his dad was troubled by current events that echo the past he fought to change in the 1950s and 60s.
Even to the last moment, he was encouraging leaders to push forward and to be bold and to right wrongs.
Pryor's alma mater encourages students to keep fighting the fight that he started.
Learn about Mr. Pryor and be inspired and know that you're not the first one fighting some of these battles for justice, but you have some big shoulders that are carrying you.
My father was a wonderful parent, a wonderful husband, and a wonderful community servant.
Reporting in Albany, Michaela Singleton, News 10 ABC.